Hey guys, hopefully everyone is doing well. Today's target is to solve question number 9. The chapter which we are related with is adjustment in final account. As usual, we are provided a trial balance, debit and credit columns are present. Beside this, we have given 4 adjustments. Alright guys, and these adjustments as a first step we will solve. We are now ready to start our question, so let's begin. First, closing stock. As usual, you know this is part of direct income, and you will write the amount 17,000 over here. In the similar way, you will go to current assets, and here in balance sheet, you will write your closing stock. The amount of closing stock was 17,000. Write down in front of it. First adjustment is completed. Next is depreciation. Depreciation is part of indirect expense, and here you will write its calculation. Motor vehicle is required to be depreciated, and amount of motor vehicle is written over here 7600. So here motor 7600, and you need to calculate how much depreciation, 10%. So multiply by 10 divided by 100. You will do same calculations. 7600 multiply by 10 divided by 100. So we have got 760 as depreciation. In the similar way, its second effect would be in fixed asset, where you will write your value of motor, which was 7600, and you will subtract your depreciation, that was calculated 760, and finally this depreciation would be subtracted. So we have got 6840. It was depreciation of motor vehicle. Two adjustments are completed. Next is outstanding salary. So salary is part of indirect expense. You will come over here, salary, and then since it is outstanding, you will add outstanding. How much amount we have is 300. So just write down 300 over here. Second effect of outstanding salary is in current liability. Here you will write outstanding salary. Okay, just spellings. Okay, 300 is outstanding. So guys, in this way 3 adjustments are completed. Now last adjustment is new and your attention is needed. It has been written over here, goods drawn by the proprietor. Goods drawn by the proprietor. First we will see its journal entry. What journal entry we will make? Goods drawn by the proprietor. Whenever something is drawn by the proprietor, it is called drawings. And secondly, you can see that you will see goods are going out. So you will write purchase. So drawings to purchase is this entry. You will be having its effect. Purchase usually we write on debit side, and here purchase is written on credit side. It means purchase is decreasing. So you will come over here, you will write purchase and less drawings. Now we will see how much amount of drawings were 600. So you will write 600 over here. First effect is completed. Next you will go to the fixed liability side, and here capital, as you know that drawings would be subtracted from here. Amount of drawing 600. All adjustments are completed. Their dual effects we have written, and now we can focus upon trial balance. Each element would be posted to the relevant place. First is capital 35,000, and here you will write capital 35,000, and we will wait for net profit or net loss, then we can adjust it. After capital we have motor vehicle, which is already written. I can show you that. Look, motor 7600 is written. After motor we have drawings 3000. This time we have several adjustments related to capital less drawings, and this drawing is present in trial balance. How much value of this drawing is 3000, so you will post 3000 over here. Okay, after drawings we have purchase 104,000, so here place is already present 104,000. Purchase has been written. After purchase we will see the next freight 4300 direct expense. Here we will wait for returns as well. Freight, amount of freight was 4300, so just write down the amount. After freight we have carriage in, again direct expense, so you will come over here and will write carriage. Amount of carriage we have is 3700. Just write down the amount. Carriage has been written, and now next is returns. Okay, we have got the returns as well. Now see, these returns are written on debit side. Sales are written on credit, their returns are present on debit, so these are sales return 3200. Here first you will mention sales, then less returns. I think it was 3200. Let's check. So we have sales, we have returns 3200, and we have mentioned 3200. Okay, after return we have sales amount, so you will mention over here amount of sale is 134,400, so you will write the relevant amount 134,400. This is amount of sale. Okay, then we have salaries 6500. The place is already fixed for it, 6500. After salaries we have rent. Salary 6500, rent 2000, so you will mention rent over here 2000. Beside this we can complete salary portion. As you know that it was outstanding should be added, so you will add 300. So we have got salary amount as well. Now stock is given, and 1/1/22 mean 1st January is given, so this is opening stock. We will come to trading account, we'll write opening stock. Amount of stock is 10,000. After stock, we have bill receivable and bill payable. Please note BR for bill receivable, BP for bill payable. How would we know which is receivable, which is payable? Receivables are debtors, asset, and written on debit side. So bill receivable is 9100 asset. We will come over here. Bill receivable and amount was 9100. After bill receivable, you can see that bill payable is also given 11400. So here you will come and will write bill payable 91. No, it was something else. Amount of bill payable is 11400. Okay, bill receivable, bill payable written. Last is cash in hand, and this is your current asset. You will write cash. The amount of cash is 27,400. Okay guys, in this way everything which was required has been written on the relevant side. All adjustments completed, all inputs are completed. We are now ready to start our calculations. Here we will start calculation from direct income and direct expense. What we have is net sales at first stage. As you know, 134,400 sales. You will subtract return 3200. So we have got our value of sale as well. Now I'm going to take sum of both sides. Sum of direct income, there were only two amounts. Similarly, I will take sum of direct expenses as well. And we have, okay, for that purpose, you need to calculate net purchases as well. 104,000 minus 600 returns. I'll have to returns, okay, and what was that? How we have, okay, these were drawings. 104,000 let's 600. So guys, what we have is, now we are open to calculate sum of direct expenses. This is 1, 2, 3 and 4 amounts. So sum of debit side is calculated, sum of credit side is calculated. Higher amount we will pick, that is 148,200. And this sum would be written on total of both sides. Smaller side would be chosen. This is smaller side. Since income is more than your expense, so it is gross profit. How would you calculate? You will subtract smaller amount from the larger amount. 148,200 is the larger amount. 121,400 is the smaller amount. So we have got our first answer. You can see gross profit is 26800. Our answer has been arrived. What you will do? You will brought this balance down. Gross profit, and that is 26800. These sums were written just for calculations. Now they are not needed, so you may erase it. Next step is to calculate sum of indirect incomes and indirect expenses. What we have got is only one amount is present over here, and at indirect expenses we have multiple amounts starting from 2000, 6800, 760. So sum of other side indirect expenses is also calculated. Now you will take the larger sum. Here larger sum is 26,800 and you are going to write this 26,800 on total of both sides. Then you will choose the smaller side. Mean income is more than your expense, so it is your net profit. How would you calculate? By subtracting smaller from the larger sum. Larger sum 26,800 and smaller sum is 9560. So you have got 17240 is your net profit, and answer you can check 17240. Then we have here its adjustment net profit. We have to brought it down. It was 17240. So first time you can see there are three extra adjustments. For capital it was 35,000. Then you need to subtract drawings. These drawings 600. Then again drawings and you will subtract 3,000. And then net profit which should be added, and amount was 17240. Okay, so when you have taken the total 60340, and look at here 60340, and on this side asset side is 60340. So guys, in this way all answers are calculated. As you know that gross profit 26800, 26800, and then net profit 17240, and this is 17240. After that we have got balance sheet 60340. Both sides are automatically placed. So it is humbly requested to you, please solve the please solve this question for 3-4 times. After practicing, if you see anything difficult, you are very open to share your problem through messages, text or comments. I will humbly be trying my best to answer your question quickly. So it's time to end our lecture. Thank you very much for your time. It's time to say goodbye. Allah Hafiz.